How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy with It. I'm Will, and today we're playing the newest deck builder game by Renegade Game Studios, and that is the Transformers deck building game. So those unfamiliar with the deck building game is the game where you're going to start with a standard set of cards. Every player normally starts with 10 or so, and then you're going to, through the course of the game, buy more cards, improve your deck to be able to complete whatever the objective is. Of course, we did do the Power Rangers deck building game by Renegade Game Studios, and then I've done a solo gameplay of the new G.I. Joe deck building game, which you can check both those out on the channel. They'll be in the playlist, the Renegade Studios deck building playlist, of course. But with that said, let's go ahead and get the camera switched over, and I will give you a brief overview of how the Transformers deck building game differs from those two by how it plays. Okay, so you can see here we've already got ourselves set up for a solo gameplay. In the middle, you've got the matrix. So based on the player count, this can change in size as well as the deck that you build. So you're going to start with the grid, or the matrix, and grid would be the Power Rangers. And then you're going to build a couple stacks of cards. Within this stack, you're then going to, you have 4 stacks. You have 3 in the first stack. You're going to shuffle in a boss. Second stack, you're going to shuffle in the balls. Third stack, you're going to shuffle in the ball, and then stack them all together on the 4 stacks. The other thing that you can add into the game are challenges. There's Decepticon and cooperative. I've not added any of them in. One, because I don't think you're supposed to add one in for solo, and the other one I didn't add, which is the one you would normally do for co-op or solo, just because it recommends not putting them in for a entry game. In addition, there are relics. That is one of the other things that gets taken out of the deck if you're playing in a solo game or a introductory co-op game. The other thing you start with is 2 Energon. Energon are the energy to be able to perform certain actions. So unlike other deck builder games where most of the actions are performed just with the cards that you have in your hand, you have a secondary resource here, which is Energon. You'll be able to gain that resource through the cards as well as through different elements like sights and things that'll have Energon out in the field. So on a given turn, you are either going to be in your standard alt mode, which is what's going to allow you to move around, or if you have the ability based on a card, you can then flip over and transform into your bot mode. You also have the ability to well, you don't have the ability to do it. I mean, when you're in each mode, you have the ability to do the different things that each modes allow you to do. So at the beginning, you're going to start out on the matrix. You choose where in the matrix you want to start out. Of course, just a little heads up, this, of course, is a third-party. Many of these are made by WizKids Games. I painted this up. I think I showed it in the unboxing video. You get standees in this game normally. But you'll start out in the matrix. On my turn, I can move my move actions, I can move my seek actions, and I can try to search through the matrix to find either A, cards that will help me, or hope that I don't get attacked and ambushed and have to do one of these encounter cards. You'll continue to do this as you build up power, as you build up your deck, until you're able to beat all 3 bosses that are in the deck to win the game, or the deck runs out, causing you to lose the game. The turn actions that you can take is you can play a card, which will give you an ability, move, search, buy something from the matrix, activate your Energon abilities, which are on your cards, and then transform, and then confront, meaning that you go to attack either a boss or a regular Decepticon in the grid. In a multiplayer game, you can have competitive, where you're going to be scoring victory points, and you can assist each other. In a cooperative game, it's whenever you take these damage. In a competitive game, it's whenever you have damage. In a cooperative game, you always want to help, right? Because you're trying to help each other. The victory points really aren't counted. You actually gain Energon in a single player or a cooperative game whenever it says gain VP. Instead, you'll just gain Energon. The other thing with the damage cards, unlike most games where you're going to fill up your deck with junk cards and then you may pull those junk cards out, damage cards actually stay in front of you. In a single player game, once you hit 5, it's game over, right? So you've taken enough damage to where you can't go further. You can get rid of your damage through either a card that says specifically get rid of damage, or through the means of some of the cards will say you can destroy a card. Damage does count. And once your damage deck has run out, there's no more damage to be given. So for example, if it says to destroy a card, you're actually going to get rid of it. It's not going to go back into this pile like it does with some other games. You also have your cheap card, which is always available, which is a 2-cost card. Transform and roll out. Gives you 1/1/1 with energy, range, and movement. And then it also gives you the ability to transform. With that said, I'm good. I'm good starting right there. So the first action of the game is to teleport. It is a free action. I went ahead and I'm going to keep myself there. Now, just of course, because we always got to mention it, normally we would roll this dice in solo. You don't have to roll the dice. But of course, we are still supporting Extra Life charities until the end of the year, which is through Children's Miracle Network. If you want to make a donation, even $1 helps. There is a link down below where you can donate this year. We'll, of course, be supporting again next year. So if you can't do it this year, always come out and join us next year when we raise, or hopefully be able to raise that same $1,000 goal we've made for the last 2 years. Get it 3 years in a row. That would be great. It's called a hat trick, right? When you get 3 in a row. So let's go ahead and try to start, see how we're going here. All right. So I got my starting 10 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 cards is always the way most work. So we can see here I've got courage, courage, courage. Firepower. And then if I control three or fewer energon, I gain 1 energon, so I can go ahead and do that first. And then I always forget, where do I want to put my discard pile when I'm playing? Just because I keep mixing up my discard pile and my draw pile. All right, so I've got firepower, which gives me the ability to attack. More energy. I can pay 1 energy, confront the top card, or play the top card of your deck. Play the top card of your deck. Play the top card of your deck. All right, so right now all I have for movement is 2. So I'm going to go ahead and search the one that I'm on. So that is Spark Plug with Wiki, which is an ally. Allies are always active. So once I get that ally, it's always going to be active. So start your turn, put 1 starter card for your discard pile into your hand. Okay, so that allows me to bring my discards back. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 resources. So I'm going to go ahead and take Sparkplug with Wiki. And how he is always in play. So he always gives me that ability. And then I can't transform because I don't have any card that allows me to transform. I could pay Energon to play the top card of this card. Oh, no, I'm still in vehicle move, so I can still move. So I'm going to go ahead and move here for my next turn. All right, so we'll go ahead and call that a turn. Anything you don't use, any power, any movement, anything like that gets lost for the next turn. Just, you know, the way any game that works, right? All right, so that goes there. Let me draw 5, which is all I've got left. Oh, I did, hang on. I had 2 power left. So I'm going to go ahead and get a transform and roll out so that way I don't waste that power that I had. All right. So put 1 starter card from your discard pile into my hand. All right. So I do got some movement. All right. So courage, courage, courage. And then I got 4 movement total now. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get a card from my discard pile and put it into my hand. All right. So I think I'm going to get another courage just so I can get some more power. So now I have 4 power just in case I need it. All right, so I did that. And then... And one other thing, this game's kind of neat. They actually give you these little tokens so you remember to do certain things. So this is a start of turn token, and then they have like an ongoing. So then you remember, oh, when you're looking out. I thought that was kind of neat. I wish other games had that. All right, so What order do I want to do this in? You may flip an adjacent space face up. Okay, so I do have patrol. Patrol allows me to flip an adjacent space face up. So I'm going to go ahead and face that. So we do have a Decepticon now. Because I'm not on that space, I'm not engaged in him, he doesn't ambush me. Jordan, you can pay Energon to transform too. Can I? Was that actually an option? Because that is not written anywhere on these cards. I thought I read that. I think you're right. I do remember it saying that you could pay Energon to transform. Transform. Yeah, it's on the little chart. Basic actions. Transform one energy. One energy. Okay. Yep. All right, Jordan. Thanks for that. Yeah, they should put that on this wonderful little handy-dandy card because that's not very helpful. That's fine. I didn't need to transform last round. All right, so he costs 3 to battle. I don't have any way to battle him right now, so I'm not going to go after him. So that was this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and seek where I am. All right, Energon Drill. Technology, gain 2 Energon. If you're on a site, gain 3 instead. All right, so that would cost me 3, which leaves me 1 left. All right, so that was 1 movement, which you're supposed to take these little trackers to show that you already did these. I mean, I'm not getting too confused. I already did 1 movement to do this search. I don't know if I want that, so I'm going to go down for my 2nd movement, and then I'm going to search for my 3rd movement. Maneuver, gain 1 Energon. It gives me a battery and 2 more movement. All right, so I have 1 more movement. Let's see here. So I think I'm going to go here. And then, if I remember correctly, I can buy from anywhere in the matrix. Yeah, it just says I can buy as much as I want. Okay, so I got 4. I think having movement and more energy is better, so I'm going to go ahead and get charge. And you always have to refill the matrix. If you don't refill the matrix, you have to actually discard one of the cards. So you always kind of want to buy something from the matrix, otherwise you're going to be taking more damage. And then I do have this right here where I can destroy 1 starter card I control for 1 Energon. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of one of these courages just to start thinning out the deck. Only if you have range. You're talking about buying things? It didn't say buying required range. Let's see here. Okay, typically in order to buy or battle, you must be in the card space. However, if you have enough range. Okay, so you're right. So I have to go back a spot then. All right, so I have to go back a spot. All right, yeah, it's weird. It doesn't mention the range in the buying section. It mentions it when you get down to the next section when it talks about range. It's kind of confusing. All right. Either way, so I'll just stay there then. That means I just didn't use my last movement. All right, so we do need to refill. Got something on my tongue. It's probably a Bella. Feels like a Bella. All right, and I have no cards to draw, so we are going to shuffle. All right, I still don't have any ability to attack yet. Oh, hang on. If I flip over to Optimus, each Autobot in play during your turn has +1 power. Draw 1 card, block. All right, so all I can do is block. Yeah, still can't beat up Scavenger. So I need to get rid of Scavenger because I don't know. I might have. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Devastator might be in there. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. All right, so patrol, flip over an adjacent space. Flip this one over. Heroic effort. Okay, so that gives me an attack, 2 power, +1 power for each adversary boss in play. So I've got gain 1 energon. I already did that one. All right, I have 3 courage. All right, so I have 4 movement total. All right, so if I do this, I think I do want to come over here. So that's move 1. And that allows me to buy heroic effort with these 4. And then I have 1 more plus more movement. All right, so I'm going to move again. You mean flip an adversary in your when you flip an adversary in your space, +1 power. Okay, so that's just if I do a search and this happens to be an adversary, I get a benefit. All right, so I did that, and then I'm going to spin this one to search, and it is Laserbeak. All right, so I have been ambushed because I found Laserbeak. So I do need to pull an ambush card. Attack, lose 2 energon. Yeah, boss reveal, ambush hits all adversaries. Okay, so attack, the ambush, I lose 2 energon because of that encounter. Now he is 2 to defeat, but I don't have any way to beat him up right now. So that was my seek. That's what I did. Hang on, I gotta make sure I'm not overspending my thing. So I went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have 2 movement left. All right. Merry Christmas. Hey, best of Star Trek. Was there a winner for the bundle? Yeah, we did the giveaway announcement a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week. It was the Nerd Shelves. They won the giveaway. All right, so I'm going to move 1, and I'm going to seek for 1. Okay, so that gave me Wheeljack. All right, so I'm out of movement. I've already spent 4 power. I've only got 1 left. That's not enough to buy Wheeljack, so that's going to be it. All right. So refill that. I unfortunately saw what that card is because of force of habit, but I still got to get over there to get it. All right. Oh, and I forgot to start my turn. I was able to put 1 card. I didn't have any cards in my discard, so I couldn't put 1 card in my discard. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They won. Yeah, they won. My brother-in-law, I mean, he had the most entries for the giveaway, and yeah, I kind of felt bad. But I'm giving him some of our games, so you know it's all gonna work out fine. All right, so we have what do we got this time? So I don't have any damage. Luckily that attack didn't damage me with Laserbeak. All right, if I have 3 or fewer energon, gain 1 energon. Okay. Movement. Put the manual over here so it's not in my way. All right, so I got 3, 4, 5 movement. I think it's easier just to do this here. I got 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just spend my tokens. Much easier. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. And then I can start your turn. I can put 1 card from my discard pile into my hand, which, let's see, he's 2 to defeat. I already have 2, so I don't need this. I think we'll do charge. So I'm going to play charge, which gains me 1 more energon. All right, so I'm going to spin 4 to get Wheeljack. So that's, we'll just say that's this 4. And then we are going to we have to move first. So I got to move. Yeah, because I can't move when I'm transformed. So I'm going to move for 1. And then I'm going to transform with the transform and roll out. All right. And then I'm going to attack because I have 2 to attack. Oh, that was actually range 2. Oh, I forgot. I can use the energy for attack too. I'm thinking a range and attack completely backwards. I've grabbed Transformers, but playing that by myself, I picked up Architects of the West Kingdom and Floriferous? Floriferous. 12 days of board game giveaways, board game perspective on day 6 today. Ah, okay. I've seen a couple giveaways here and there that I've been doing. Yeah, so I forgot. I can actually. This is my attack. This is my range. So I actually didn't need to go into that square because I had a range too. That's fine. I think I'm going to go here anyways. So we're going to stay there before we moved. So we transformed, so that still happened. We're going to attack him with these two. Here, we'll just attack him with this one. That makes the most sense. 1 and 2. So he is gone. Gain 1 VP, which means I gain 1 energon. And I spent that to get Wheeljack. Right? So I can move. So I need to transform back. So that's going to cost me 1 energon. And then I'm going to move 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm going to search for 1. And that gives me Mirage. And I don't think I want to move anywhere else because I want to be able to buy Mirage on the next turn. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. All right, so we're going to say that is the end of the turn. Kingdom. You can feel good that you donated. Yeah, that's the most important reason, right? Is to donate, help the kids of Children's Miracle Network. That's the whole reason that we do it, right? Right, so refill the matrix. We have 1 card, so 1. Yeah, I got to figure out what games I want to take to my sister and brother-in-law for Christmas. Because they are still a little bit newer with games. All right, so we got. I forgot to transform back before I moved last time. Okay. So if I control 3 or fewer energon, I don't, so that's not going to do me any good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. 4 movement, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 power and 1 range. Okay, so I can actually defeat Scavenger if I wanted to do that, but then I can't buy Mirage because I don't have enough to do both. +1 power for each technology. That's not going to help me. May flip an adjacent card face up. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. So that gives me Jazz. You can play the top card of your deck. Let me go ahead and do that with the Courage. That gives me 1 more movement. That didn't help me. Okay. So I want Mirage, I think. Block. You may teleport once. Oh, you can. I can teleport 1 space when I block. So I think I want Mirage. So Mirage costs 2. That gets me Mirage. And then I don't have enough to beat him. So I've been doing Extra Life for 7 years. Happy to use a hobby for something awesome. Oh, that's good, Jordan. I didn't know you were doing it. Yeah, I've been doing it off and on. I think this is my 4th or 5th year. This year we did 1,000. Last year we did 1,000. Most of my previous years were just little things when I was doing like video games. All right, so he allows me up to 3 range, which doesn't. I got up to 4 range, which really doesn't help me right now. So I only have 2 damage. So I'm going to go ahead and move. It's 2 moves. And then I'm going to search. Spite Witwicky, ally, ongoing. The first courage you play during your turn has +2 power. Okay, I still have a lot of courage. Let's go up. We'll go up one and then search. So that revealed Sunstreaker. So I am out of movement. Spend my last 2 power to get another transform and roll out. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so I did open the grid, so that's good. That way I don't have to worry about flipping over boss cards. All right. With some wagers, don't have that. People have fun feeling smart. You can laugh at the dumb people. Cockroach poker. See, I don't want to take, I don't know, I guess, yeah, like for me, I get party games, but for me, I don't want to take party games to people that don't play hobby games yet, because you want to introduce them to games that aren't apples to apples and the generic games that you can buy at Target. So I've been trying to take a couple more hobbyish games. I mean, a couple of them you can buy at Target. Like we took Trails one time. We took a couple other smaller, like lighter weight games. But I don't want to take a game also that I haven't played. And I got a whole stack of games I haven't played yet. Because it'd be wrong to play games, new games, without oddity. All right, so we got, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got a lot of power this time. So 7 movement. I only have 4 movement. All right. So play the top card of my deck. Do I really want? Do I want to do that? I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. Right. Gain 1 energy. Energon with charge. +1 power for each adversary boss in play. There's no bosses in play. So I have 7. Sunstreaker. So Sunstreaker is a promo card. So he gives me 2 and 2. +1 power if you're in a space with an adversary. This card cannot be used to for assist. Energon, players cannot assist this turn. Okay, which doesn't affect me. But Sunstreaker would give me +1 power on a space with an adversary. All right. I think number 9, rules in 1 minute. Request for number 9. Now, the other thing is it's got to be games I actually have. And right now we don't have many party games. Now, if I go into a space with a bad guy, fight, a card with a fight keyword, confront and assist, summon or John, no. Dealing with adversaries. Solve the text. Ambush. When an adversary is revealed in the space with one, draw an encounter ambush text. Flip an adversary. Confrontation. This text is on the encounter card is used when player confronts an adversary. Telestations at target dying to play it. I've seen that. I don't know what it is. So where's move? If I move on to... If I move onto a spot with... Because it says you don't get ambushed. Okay, here it is. Autobot moves onto a faced adversary. Only the Autobot is ambushed. Okay, so you still get ambushed when you go into the space unless you can teleport to the space. Okay. That's what I thought. All right, so I want to take out Scavenger just in case Devastator's in there. So I'm going to move 1. And then I'm going to transform for 1. And then I'm going to attack Scavenger for 3. So he is gone. Defeating him gets me 1 VP and 1 Energon. VP, of course, is Energon in a solo game. Oh, I forgot to put the card from my discard pile into my hand. A little bit late now to put something in range because I should have done that beforehand. Oh, it's a flipping right. I did just get Welcome to Vegas, so I did finally pick that up. I didn't realize that Blue Cocker stopped producing games with deep water. So it was, yeah, it's Asmodee that distributes it now, but I was able to finally get that. I think I'm just going to take, what do I have? Two. I think I'm going to do, I should have grabbed that at the beginning, firepower. Just give me two more. Okay. I think I'll take the Energon drill for 3, Alex. So I'll do that. And then I'm currently in Autobot form, meaning I can't move, so I've got to transform back. And then I'm going to move here, and I'll search there. Force Dome, Technology, block. Draw 1 card. If you block for another player, you have VP instead. Okay. 1 and 1 doesn't do anything, so we are calling that a round. All right, so 1 and 2. Still haven't found a boss yet. That's really what I'm looking for, is like, I gotta find a boss. I mean, I kind of want to power up, so it's not like I really want to find a boss right now, but you're always waiting for it. All right. So we have courage. I wasted. I say I wasted my transport. I probably didn't. All right. So this is blocks. We're gonna hang on to this for a minute. So 2, 3, 4, 5 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy. No, that's 6 energy. Movement 2, 3 movement. All right, unless I need this, but I don't know if I need that yet. Okay. You may transform. Okay, I don't need that yet. Play the top card of your deck. Sure, why not? Play the top card of your deck. Sure, why not? Patrol. You may flip an adjacent space. All right, so that's Prowl. So I did that one. Oh, I gotta spend those 2 Energon. All right. Prowl. If you thwart a scheme, oh, we're not playing scheme, so that doesn't do me any good. Prowl just gives me the bonus, so I'm not going to go after Prowl. All right, so I'm going to go Technology, Force Dome, block, draw 1 card. That's not too bad. That would take everything I've got, though, which means then I can't attack. I think I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to spend all 5. I'm going to go ahead and take the Force Dome. And then I'm going to move, and I'm going to search. Large Energon mine site. Place 12 Energon cubes there. And then pay X power to gain Energon. Okay. So, so that was a move and a search. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I guess move here, so I'm good for the next turn. That way I'm in a good spot. Actually, I can go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and play Mirage. So that allows me to search. And oh, I don't know what to do. Onahami is pretty good. Love Letter. Yeah, Love Letter I've heard pretty good things about too. We haven't picked up any Love Letter games yet. We'd have to find one that's a theme that we like. I know there's Love Letter Batman. I don't know if there's a Love Letter Marvel. Don't underestimate Wills and Wagers. Similo. Yeah, Similo, I've been seeing a lot of review videos about Similo. All right, so I have 2 movement left. Right, no, I played him, so I actually only have 1 left because it was 1 to search. All right, do I want this next turn? Helping Hand 2, block. Block for another player, okay. Assist plus 2, oh, that doesn't do me any good either. I don't know if that's any good. I mean, it gives me a block. All right. That's what we're going to call that round. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've not taken any damage yet, though. So I've only ran into one ambush because I've had the range the other times. I need to do these 3. I haven't done those 3 cards yet. These, I think, are new, which I don't know how many cards we've added to the Matrix, but I have a feeling that we should be really close to a boss by now. Because the boss is 7. Like in the first, you have 7, 7. You have in a 1-player game, you have 7, 7, 7, 5, and each of those 7s has 1 boss in it that's shuffled in. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then I get to take 1 card from my discard pile. I have a transform roll out, so I don't need that. I'm going to take the block for now, using that. +1 power for each technology. I don't have any technology. If you have 3 or fewer energon, draw an energon. +1 adversary boss, there's none. I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 energon to play the top card of my deck. That didn't help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where the Power Rangers one actually would come in kind of handy. Hey, Virginia. Vas Tech. I don't know what Vas Tech is. It's a bit of game to letter. Be worth it. $10 even if you stopped after 1 play. All right. Well, what was I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. All right. Okay. I need to find the bad guys. I got to start killing the bad guys because if I don't kill all 3 bosses, you lose the game. So I got to find them. All right. So I'm going to. Where's my? Oh, I don't have my. You may turn over a card next to you. Which one lets me do that? Oh, I think I only have 1 of those cards. All right. So we're going to move 1. We're going to search for 1. Astrotane. There we go. There's the first boss. When you flip an adversary in your space, +1 power, and when you transform prior. Oh, and you may transform prior to an ambush. So I'm going to go ahead and transform using my transform. All right. Each Autobot in my each Autobot I play during your turn has +1 power, so he actually has 1 more power. And then we're going to face the boss. Reveal attack, draw and resolve 2 ambushes. That's not good. Ongoing, when you are ambushed by a non-boss adversary, gain. I think I'm going to be able to beat him anyway, so I'm not going to put that on him. All right, so we got to resolve 2 ambushes. So destroy the top card of your deck. Oh, do I want to look at it? Oh, it's a starter card. It's my healing card. All right, well that gets destroyed. Boss. Oh, hang on. No, that's an attack. No, I need to do the boss reveal. Sorry, that's not it. Ambush hits. Oh no. Boss reveal means it hits everybody. Okay. So yeah. So I still destroy that. Okay. And then attack. Discard 1 relic in your hand or 1 you control. If you control none, gain 1 damage instead. Well, there is our first damage. All right. Well, yay. All right, now to do a boss, move 1 to range, announce power, activate. If 1 damage must be. Yeah, assist. For a boss, we need to do an encounter card. Right? We have to do an encounter card before I can attack. Although, hang on, before I took that damage, I don't need to take this damage. I forgot. I still had this in my hand, which allowed me to block that damage. So I didn't take that damage because I blocked that one. And then for the boss, confrontation. Text on the encounter card is used when players confront an adversary. To battle a boss, you must confront them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and confront Astrotrain. right, so, oh, I forgot. When you do a confrontation, you have to shuffle all these back in. Got the base game and Zeo, just then to find people to play with. Oh, for the Power Rangers? Yeah, the Power Rangers deck building game is different. I'm hoping Aubrey really doesn't care for that one much just because it's versus. But these one being co-op and G.I. Joe being co-op, I'm hoping, you know, she'll like those a little bit more. All right, so now we can do a confrontation. Undermined, add 3 to the adversary's cost, plus an additional 1 for each card with a cost of 4 plus you have. Oh, man. So he's 6, 9, 10. So he's 10. I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 3 more. I can pay 1 energon to draw a card. So I guess we're going to do that. Technology. I gain 2 energon, which is fine. That helps me. That gets me to 7. That gets me to 8. Pay 1 energon to play the top of card I have. 9, 10. Wow. Plus I gain 1 energon. Plus I gain 2 movement. Wow. Okay. So I was able to defeat Astro Train. And that goes there. And what do I get for beating him? Gain 3 energon. Woohoo! All right. So all that's gone. There went all my power. And what do I have left? I don't have anything left. Just movement. Okay. I can't buy anything. I just have movement. All right. So we're going to go. I have to transform back. Right. So spin 1. Just transform back. And then I can go. I know none of these are bosses because that was the boss. Although he could be a boss. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then reveal this one for 4. 4. More than meets the eye. You may transform, gives 3 energy. Definitely want to buy that on my next round. All right. That used everything in my deck, but I was able to actually beat him. Holy cow. All right, guys. All right, so I have no cards. Got to shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, so gain 1 energon. Confront, play 2 out for adversary ball, so it's not it. All right, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this works well at a 1-player game. In a multiplayer, this would not work at all because you don't have enough tokens. 2. I see why they give you these though, because you can stop and then go again, so you'll forget how many you've used, depending how you did it. Patrol, flip an adjacent card. Another energon drill. I don't know if I want an energon drill. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't have anything in my discard pile, so doesn't matter. All right, so I said I wanted more than meets the eye. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this card. This card looks good. So I have 2 left. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement. So let's go 1, 2, and then we will search for 3. Recon, you may flip an adjacent space face up. Okay. Okay. So that would basically replace patrol pretty much, because it's 2, 1 movement. So you get 2 energy now, 1 movement, and you still get to flip a card. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and buy that one as well. All right. Yep, that was that. Oh, I spent my movement instead of my... I do have 2 movement left, so we'll go ahead and go 1. Yeah, we'll go there, 2. All right. All right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, take 1 card from my discard. I'm going to take this handy dandy. No, not that one. The one I just bought. The one I just bought. There you go. Flip a card. Flip a card in an adjacent space. Oh, no, I can't do that one yet. Okay, I got to move first before I can play that one. All right. So control 3 or fewer Energon, game 1 Energon. The problem is I got rid of my starter. So fix was the one that it just made me get rid of. This is the one that allows me to destroy my starter cards. So I have to find something else that's going to let me destroy my starter cards. All right, let's do our math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 2, 4, 3, yeah, 7. Movement 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a lot of movement. I do have range 2, but I don't have any Decepticons in the Matrix. That's if I want to block. Here you go. Gain 2 energy. Yeah. Gain 2 energon. 2 more energon. All right, so we'll go ahead and spend 1 movement to search here. There's a bad guy. So ambush, attack, gain 1 damage. So I'm going to use my block. So I put the 2 energy back so I can block so I don't take the damage. Shrapnel costs 4 to defeat. So I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I need to transform first. So I'm going to transform. And then I'm going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Defeat Shrapnel. The first time you defeat an adversary this turn, gain 1 VP. And then gain 2 VP on him. Oh, that's for when once the Decepticon expansion comes out, he actually, that's his ability. Okay. But I gain 2 victory points or 2 energon for defeating him. I'm going to use this, flip over a card. There is Bombshell. I am kind of disappointed that the Insecticons don't have the Insecticons tag, so we don't know if they're going to make the Titan, or not Titan, what do they call the combiners, right? So I can't move. I got to transform back. Transform back. Oh, while I was in this mode, before I transform back, let me go ahead and pay 1 so I can draw a card. Oh, which actually, that gave me my transform, so give me that back. Give me 1 more energy, 1 more movement. All right. I've only got 2. Nothing costs 2. So I'm going to use my last 2 to buy transform and roll out. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then search here for 4. Blitzwing. That's so the boss was in the same spot both times. Like that was the same spot that Astro Train was in. So we got Blitzwing. There's number 2. Unfortunately, I am going to have to take a ambush. Discard 1 ally you control. Fine. Then resolve an ambush. All right. Ambush. Lose 1 victory points. That means I lose 1 energon. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Okay. Can't beat him up this turn because I don't have any ability to do that. goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't have my ally anymore, which would allow me to make sure that I could take him out. All right. All right, so I'm going to do both courages, but in order to do that, I'm going to have to shuffle my deck, so I can play the card from my deck. All right, so we get Blitzwing down, then we're just in a matter of finding the last one. So pay 2 Energon for both my courages. Right. Gain 2 Energon back. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 8 to beat up. Oh, hang on. No, I have 7, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I'm going to go ahead and transform. So each of my Autobots gets a +1. So I have 2 Autobots. So that is 8 and 9. So that's enough to beat him, depending what we get for a confrontation card. I have plenty of range, but I don't need range. I may block. I may teleport 1 space. Don't need that. Don't need that. +1 for each technology. Ooh, hang on. I do have 1 technology, so that gives me another +1 for Wheeljack. And I think that's what we're going to have to do. All right. So we're going to go ahead and confront him, which means we need to shuffle this back in. All right. Confrontation. All right. Underestimated. Add 3 to this card's cost, and each of the other player draws 1 card from their deck. So this added 3 to this cost. And each of the other players draw 1 card. Oh, man. Oh. So I don't have enough to defeat him. I may pay 2 more power to defeat other Decepticons when going. I don't get what that means. You pay, not you may. You have to pay 2 more power. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm 1 short. I haven't done this yet, so I can spend 1 to draw 1 card. Oh, it gave me movement. It gave me movement. Oh, man. I don't think there's any way I can get another energy. I'm 1 short. Right? Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9. And technology is 10. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, that's for assist. Ah, I could pay 1 energon on assist to get 2 power. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Don't think I can do it. Adri is texting me. Un momento. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Okie dokie. So that was a turn that I thought was going to be able to do it. I'm pretty sure in co-op solo you have to beat all face-up Decepticons before. Oh, you're right. You are correct. Jordan is correct. So I can't even do that yet. You are right. So me transforming was not even going to be able to be done. I do have the range though to destroy Bombshell where he stands. because I have 1, 2. I've got plenty of range. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll just go after Bombshell. So I still do need to transform. Never mind. And we'll go after Bombshell way up here because I have 3, 4, 5, 6 range. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Movement. I do have 3. I'm not going to move though because I want to be here next turn. Defeat him, gain 2 victory points, and draw 1 card. So that's 2 Energon, and draw 1 card, which gave me 2 more. But it's still not enough to take him out. Yeah, 2, 4. Well, actually, this wouldn't have happened because I couldn't confront him anyways. Because Jordan caught that in time. So we will shuffle this back in for the next confrontation. All right. All right. So I did him 2, 4, 6. I only have 7, so I don't have 8. So I can't. I'm not going to even try to do a confrontation on him this time. All right. I'll stay transformed, and I think that's it. All right. So, draw 5. And you can move or attack in either transformation. Just depends on power, range, and movement of each of your cards. Being in truck form just gives you +2 more. I thought it said you couldn't move in your main form. I thought it said you could only move in your alt form. Did I misread that? I probably misread that. I thought that was half of the challenge, right? Trying to get around with having to be in alt mode. Move value from your character's alt mode or roam. Move 1 Autobot, move in the adjacent space. 2 moves, spend less than full move, -1. Once you spin the move in alt mode, move doesn't reset. You can also spend 1 move to search, which is flipping face down. It doesn't say you can't. I mean, you're right. Move your Autobot 1 space. The move you're spinning is flight. You can go diagonally. Search cost 1 movement. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it doesn't say, note, if you play a card, then destroy it, you lose any unspent move. Yeah, right. It doesn't say you can't. Jordan, did you ask that on BGG? I don't know. It's kind of... Yeah, right. It doesn't say you can't be in robot form. I thought I read somewhere it said you couldn't be in robot form, but maybe I was reading something else. Yeah, and the example isn't very good either. I've been watching videos and other streams. It just means you have used bulk cards to move more. Yeah, the example for Bumblebee, they say like he spent 1 move, but he couldn't move again, and he didn't want to flip back into his alt move to move again. So maybe that's what I was reading was that example, thinking, oh, in order for him to move again, he had to flip back into his alt mode. I mean, that adds an extra layer of complexity because you notice I was having to flip back. I mean, look at the amount of Energon I've got. Like, I could flip back and forth every single turn. It would be no big deal, so. Yeah, so I have 6. Oh, I forgot. I had 6 power I didn't spend. Did I want to move? See, now I'm wondering if I did want to move so I could buy more guys. How much movement did I have? Add 1, 2, 3. Add 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6, but I also have teleport. So I have 6 movement and a teleport. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Jazz allows me to draw 1 card, gain 1 energon. All right, so I think I'm going to move here. I'm going to buy Jazz for 4. Then I have 3 left. So I'm going to move 2. 1, 2. Then I'm going to buy Helping Hand for my other 3. And then I got movement that I can't use. I'm going to move and search. Quick change. You may transform if this is the first card you play during your turn. Discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Okay. All right, so we'll go rid of the last one of those. Put that there. Refill the matrix. 2. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, come on. Can we get Blitzwing this time? There's no other Decepticons, so we're good there. 1. All right, 3 or fewer, which I don't. Spin 1 Energon to play the top card of your deck. Spin 1 Energon and top of my deck. Spin 1 Energon, play the top card of my deck. I'm making sure that I get enough to take him out this time. Draw 1 card. Gain 1 Energon. +1 power for each adversary boss in play, so it's +1. I may transform, I don't need to. Alright, so now what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14. I got 14 with a range of 4. If I can't beat him this time, we're in trouble. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the encounter. Destroy 1 card with a cost 3+ you control. If you control none, gain 2 damage. Alright, so 3+. Can't get rid of that. That's giving me 3. Alright, so we'll get rid of... Oh, I have to destroy it. Oh. I don't want to destroy it. Alright, I'd rather destroy that one. Okay. So this is destroyed over here. Yeah, so okay. So that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So still have enough to beat him. So he is gone, and that is 4, yeah, 4 Energon for him. All right, so that was 8 of 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did 8. So I still have 4 left. Okay. Whew. Math. All right. And I got 2 do movement. Because just these 2 because I'm in this one. 3, you may transform. This is the first card. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy that, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to spin that 3 to get quick change. And then I'm going to move here and search. Galactic Positioning System. 2, 1. Draw 1 card for each adversary boss in the Matrix. Alright. Alright, so I got 1 guy left to find. How many cards I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12. So we're getting down to the last section because this he'll be in one of these last. Well, he'll be in one of the last, not the last 5 cards. So the ones before the 5. Also, all power cards need the necessary range to attack at range. Dang. All right, and that's fine. Yeah, I thought I read that, and I thought that was very annoying that they did that. All right, so what we'll have to do then to reverse all that, I'll have to put, what did I buy? I bought something. What did I buy? Bought quick change. Okay. All right. So quick change back. That back. No, that's not what quick change was. Quick change was here, right? Yeah. And then I would not have been able to reveal that. Still would have bought quick change. Where was I? Now I don't remember where I was. I remember quick change being there, and I was 2 away. So I would have moved here, right? And I would take an ambush for moving on top of him. Destroy a random card in your discard pile. Okay. So we'll do that. I don't remember what was in my, which one was in. Okay, firepower is the last one because that was that card I drew on that last turn. All right. Can't wait to get your copy at Christmas. You'll quick, yeah, attack from quick charge. So I still would have been able to buy that before I moved. Okay. Although now it would have been in my discard. It may just get discarded. All right. All right. So discard one. Is it discard or destroy? Destroy a random card. All right. So I lost Mirage. Okie dokie. All right. Close enough. It would have been the other way around. Actually, this would have been the ambush. I would have gained 1 damage, and this would have been the boss. Yeah, that definitely didn't want. All right, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen, because if that were to happen, this was at. It's a crazy card. Add one to the adversary's calls for each energon you control. Yeah. So you have to spend your energon. It's like a mandatory thing. You have to spend your energon. It's crazy. Okay. All right. So now we still refill that. Okay. I don't remember when I revealed that. I revealed that when I moved, right? Yeah, because that was my last move in search, but now I had to do it this way. That's fine. So 1. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and use the recon just to that way, because I already know what that one is. I keep forgetting Optimus has that draw 1. I should be using that more often. Yeah, that would hurt. Yeah, that would have been the end of that one. I mean, technically, if I want to go back in time and fix that, yeah, I didn't win that battle. I want to find the last guy. He's got to be in one of these 3, maybe, because I mean, these are the ones that I keep refilling. I haven't refilled these from that last part. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. I don't have much movement, do I? Pay 1. Play the top card. Quick maneuvers I can transform. 3 or fewer, I don't. All right. So I have 2. Movement. I have 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? All right. So we're going to go ahead and spend 1 movement to search. Thundercracker. You are not who I'm looking for. All right. So that is an ambush. Attack. Lose 1 VP. That's fine. I have plenty of energon to get rid of. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and transform. That way I get my 2 more movement. I'm going to move and search. Rumble. Oh. Attack. Gain 1 damage. And I had nothing with block, so I gain that damage. That's fine. I can't do anything with that. Oh, actually, I have to move somewhere to where I can actually buy something. All right, fine. I guess we're gonna buy Spike because it's the closest place I am. 2, 4, 5. So we'll buy Spike with Wiki because I need something cleared out of the grid. Otherwise, I got to draw that card, and if it's a boss, I put it into play. And then I'm gonna spend my other 2 to get a transform and roll out. Yeah. And then these are leftovers. That's my damage. Refill the matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Patrol, flipping adjacent. Hey, it's Brawl. I'm not gonna go there. Although I gotta defeat these guys, don't I? Because even when I find the last guy, I'm gonna have to defeat him. So that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna use Jazz to defeat Rumble. So that's my 2/2 there. Yeah. And then he gets me 1 Energon. Gonna do my Courage to play another card. Oh yeah, okay, so that's annoying. Yeah, I see what you mean. Because see now, Helping Hand doesn't help. Like these 2 would have given me 4, but I still don't have enough to go all the way. Brawl needs 4. I don't have 4. Oh, hang on, I forgot to transform. I need to transform to be able to do that attack. But I can spend 1 to draw another card. Gives me another Courage. I'm going to spend 1 to get another card. There we go. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to get rid of Brawl. Brawl gets me 2 Energon. So what did I do? I did this one, this one, this one. I have a movement there, movement there. Oh, yeah, I have another transform if I need it. All right, so if I go here, I have to take an ambush. But 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have enough to defeat him. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to spend my 2 to go 1, 2. I have to take an ambush. Lose 2 Energon. I don't care. All right. And then I'm going to do 3, 4, 5 to get rid of Thundercracker. And then he gives me 3. He gives me 2 victory point, 1 Energon. So 3 Energon. Yeah, that's... Wow, I used every single card that time. All right. So refill. All right, we got to find the boss now, because if we don't find the boss and I run out of cards, we're in some trouble. Well, we're not in trouble. I lose. I lose. Hey, Lannister man, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to go ahead and spin 1 Energon to draw a card. The first Courage... Oh, I forgot the first Courage I play actually gets 2 power, so it really didn't matter. Alright. I may transform. Gain 2 Energon. Alright. So I need to shuffle because I'm going to do my Confront on both of those. So 2 for my Confront. So spend 2 Energon for that. Flip an adjacent space. So that is Sideswipe. Oh. All right, so I have 2 movement right now. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 movement right now. All right, so I'm going to search here. Military airstrike. Ally. Start a turn, you may destroy 1 card in your hand. A little bit late for that now, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. +2 power Sunstreaker's in play or in the Matrix. Ooh, Sunstreaker is in the Matrix. I like that. All right, so actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to... 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot to spin my search. Okay. Spin 1 to move. Spin 2 to buy sideswipe. Spin 1 to move. Spin 1 to search. Frenzy. Ambush. Wish. Ambush. Lose 1 victory point. Don't care. Like, to lose 1 victory point at the point I am with all the energon I get, it's like, eh. All right, he's only 2 to defeat, so I have 2. Goodbye, Frenzy. Which gains me 1 victory point. Amazing how that happens. I can't move anymore unless I transform, so I'm going to go ahead and transform. That gets me 2 movement. So I'm going to move 1 and search. That is recon. And I'll go ahead and buy recon. And I have 1 left that I can't spin. All right. All right, this is it. It's got to be one of these. Oh no, it can't be one of these 3. Well, it can. It would be this one here, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be this one. Oh, it could be this one too, didn't I? I pulled this one out recently. All right, so I got to check these 2. Okay, I got to do these 2. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, got my transform. This courage is +1. Oh no, has +2 power. Yeah, so it's +1. All right, so I don't have a lot. I got 3 movement. All right, so 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's search. You may transform. Oh, I don't have one of the ones that lets me search an adjacent card. All right, that's fine. All right, so we'll search this one. Search. Autobot base. Pay to move. Return up to 2 damage you control to the stack. Oh, I've only got 1 damage. I don't care. All right, so then we're going to spin this one to move. Spin this one to search. Hey, Bumblebee, welcome to the party. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I have 7, but I can't move anymore. I can transform, spin 1 to draw a card. That did not give me what I wanted. It gave me 2 more. Have I done? Did I do the confront? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't do confront. Okay, so I'm going to do my confront. That gave me 1 movement. Okay, that's good. So, well, maybe not. Block. I only get that if I block. All right. I'm going to go ahead and buy Bumblebee. Gain 1 ally in this space. Oh, he allows you to just take the ally. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And then I'm going to... It's one of these 2. I even said that. Why did I even why did I waste the turn here? I even said that. That was on. Hola, Adriana, mi amor. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Yeah, that was bad. That was bad play. I shouldn't have wasted the time flipping that one or this one, because I said it was like these three, these ones. All right, so we'll use the one to move. Have all this. Look at all this. Look at all this delicious energy. I don't need any more Transformers and rolls out. 2, 4, 6. I'll buy one. Buy one. Let's get rid of the rest of this. All right. So, boom. All right. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. So here we go. I got my recon. So with my recon, I can go ahead and flip this one over. That is military base. It's got to be this one then. It's got to be, right? Right. All right. So I'm going to use my one action to search. Devastator. Decepticon boss. All right. Reveal and start of turn. Place all Constructicons in the matrix in destroyed pile. Oh, in the destroyed pile. Oh, no, I didn't destroy any. Did I destroy any? And destroyed pile. When I defeated them, did they get destroyed or did they go to the discard? What do they call that? Are they calling that destroyed? Using range. Oh, no, they get placed into my vault. Okay, so. No, they don't get destroyed. They get placed into my vault. So all of these guys are in my vault. Normally you'd use it for points, but for right now it's not doing anything. I need a vault. Where's my vault? We'll put my vault over there. There we go. Okay, so none are destroyed. That's kind of weird that it says in the destroyed pile. Like, when would you destroy? I guess there's a card that says destroy a card in the matrix. All right. Okay. So here he is. He has +1 calls for each 100. He doesn't. Start a turn, gain 1 damage if you're on or adjacent to the space. Oish. So I'm going to gain a damage if I can't beat him this turn. Okay. So he did reveal, so I do need to do my ambush. Lose 2 energon. Okay. All right. So he is 10 to beat. All right. I can spend 1 energon to draw a card. All right. That didn't help me. One of these gets a +1. Okay. I've got 2 confrontation, so I'm going to do both of those. I need my Autobots is what I need, because that'll give me my +1s that I need. Because I currently have 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I currently have 10. I currently have enough to beat him, as long as, but I know every single one of these, when you do the confrontation, increases his difficulty, which in a one-player game is kind of rough. Like in a multiplayer game, no big deal, right? Because you can get assists. But in a one-player game, that's not fun. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that was my draw. All right, so 1, 2 there. All right, so that gives me 2. And then another one there, another one there. I get 3. I get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't get a single Autobot though. I do get another confront. I have 1 energon left. Let's go ahead and spend it. Oh, I actually had I got 2 confronts because I got the upgraded one too. I don't have any more energon. You may transform +1 power for each adversary. Oh, adversary boss. So that's a +1. I've got all the tokens in play right now. Don't need to really reveal an adjacent card. That gives me another 2, right? 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12, 14, 16. I have 16. Yeah, I have 16 right now. If I can't beat him with 16, we're in trouble. I love the spammers, and unfortunately, my admin isn't here to get rid of these spammers. Where's my sister when I need her? Oh, I guess I should promote Adriana to an admin. Although I don't know if I can. Let me see. How come Adriana is not an admin? Okay. Come here. Add moderator. There we go. All right. And then I can go ahead and take these guys. Remove. I've never had spammers in the chat. Port. Oh, dang it. Actually, I have to give a reason. This is a little bit difficult. Okay, thank you. And then let's report. Oh, I guess I could have just reported instead of deleting it. Report. Adios. Okie dokie, Smokey. All right, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, we're trying to beat up the bad guy. We also don't want to shuffle. I got distracted. I shuffled the encounter cards upside down. All right, let's try that again. All right. And hey, I have no Energon now, right? So, Jordan, if I get that one that says it's increased by the amount of Energon, I'm in a good place this time because I've spent all my Energon. I have no Energon left. All right. Here we go. Casualties of war. Attack. Destroy one robot you control. If you control none, gain 2 damage. I control none, so I gain 2 damage, but that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. That's actually the first one I've seen that did not increase his difficulty. So I have more than 10. So Devastator is, well, destroyed. There he goes. I guess these are supposed to go into my vault too. There you go. Devastator is destroyed. I imagine, and I know we made some rules mistakes, but that is to be expected, right? But there we go, guys. That is, Transformers, the deck building game. If you guys enjoyed this content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Me and Audrey will be playing a co-op game, of course, once she gets back from Colombia. She came in at the very end, so hopefully she saw some of the game and she sees the co-op. And there's moving pieces. There's mini toras that we get to pintar. So maybe that'll make her like it a little bit better. Jordan says congrats. Yeah, this is definitely different. If I want to compare the 3 Power Rangers, the Transformers, and the G.I. Joe, I definitely like the G.I. Joe and the Transformers better. I like that there's more going on. And it's one of the reasons I think, for example, we like Clank so much is there's more going on than just buying cards and fighting with those cards, right? So definitely want to see how this works with co-op. I know some of the rules and some of the things change a little bit, but definitely excited to see that. Also, we're going to try Power Rangers Zeo. The Zeo, they did change the way that you morph and then, of course, get the Megazord. It's a little bit differently. You got to get some of those minis. Awesome paint jobs. Thanks, Jordan. I did a little painting video. It's not, professional, the best, teach you how to paint, but I did do a painting video this morning from last night. But yeah, the only disadvantage, Jordan, right now is all they have for the Autobots is Optimus, Bumblebee, RC. Ironhide, I think, is on pre-order for him. And then for the Decepticons, they have Soundwave, Megatron, Starscream. I think 2 of his cassettes. I think he has Rumble and Laserbeak, maybe. I don't remember who were the 2 cassette pack. There might be one more Decepticon. I can't think of who it is off the top of my head. So right now they don't have everybody. So hopefully WizKids continues to make these. I know that for G.I. Joe, they are making minis for the RPG. So, and with Power Rangers, they really don't need to because they have the minis for Heroes of the Grid. So I'm hoping maybe even, Renegade makes minis for them, or maybe they talk to WizKids and say, hey, WizKids, make a couple more. Because for me, playing with the mini is the way I'd want to play, and I wouldn't want to play with the standee anymore, which means I'd never play those other characters unless I just use the wrong characters mini. There you go, guys. That again is Transformers deck building game. If you guys want to pick this up, we always have a link down below to our Amazon affiliate. If you want to support the channel, of course, we do have our membership, which we are going to next year start doing some videos more for our members based on polls or what they would like to see, maybe even member exclusive streams where we're doing campaign games. As well as, like I said, we do support X-Life Charity. That link is always down below as well. But I guess, guys, until next time, peace.